Gunjohnsen. I'm the head coach of the Energizers. It's a Southern Alameda County Special Olympics program.
And tell us about your training with Jake these last 7 months.
Enjoyable. It's a memory that will never disappear. We started in November, late November, early December, and we met 3 to 4 and sometimes 5 times a week. And we finished a week before actually 2 days before he left to Greece. So it was nonstop, 7 days a week.
Talk about his training regimen, and the flip book and all that.
Oh, well, when we first started, we broke down the training program into 3 groups. First third was getting him trained to get ready for training. The middle third was when we had intense training, a lot of weights, a lot of driving upstairs, a lot of forceful exercise. And then the last third was fine-tuning, working on technique, speed, and agility. But what we found was the first time when we began the program, he is very good at seeing things and duplicating, but don't spend time explaining it to him and expect him to do it. He's very visually cued. So I made these flip cards. Actually, initially it started 8.5 by 11 binder, and I'd flip them, and I'd have pictures right in front of him where he'd get in his stance in the blocks, and he could see the binder. We'd flip it, and kind of like a cheat sheet. And so he would duplicate the form. And after a period of time, he became very good at that. And the flip cards carried all the way through the end. And we didn't use it during the center portion of the program, but at the end, before he went to Greece, I made little visual cue cards. And what he would do is certain things that he had to remember. You do this motion here, and people think, what's this all about? And you flip your hand up. Well, that's the position for the shot put. If you rotate your arm, you don't get the mechanical advantage. If it's down low, you're throwing it. So basically, from a distance, you look at him, and I go like this, and he'd do that back, and he knew exactly what to do. And it was that cue. I mean, he could do it himself, but these were just these things that kept him on track. He'd flip it, and he'd have it in his shorts and his leg of his stretchy pants, and he'd refer to it during the intensity, because we all know when you can train for 7 months, and we have a rule that stay the course. Stay the course. Don't come all the way to Greece after 7 months. Let anybody change what you do. You know what you're supposed to do. But even at that, when you get on the starting blocks, you can see he was out of sorts, and he needed that visual cue, and his starting blocks were set wrong because he didn't have that comfort zone. So, I don't know, as far as the flip cards, it just keeps him on track.